I had big jobs, but the stress was too much. Welcome to Ricky and Brenda's The Great Escape.
Hello channel, welcome back to The Great Escape. Excuse me. Yeah, as you can hear, still sick, still flying solo today since Brenda is still sick, feeling better though. But just wanted to do a quick video, say hello, let everybody know that we're still alive and that we today did a huge trip to nowhere. We have done absolutely nothing but stay in here because we're just trying to, I mean, we are on the Great Escape, but it seems like we can't escape this virus that someone to let us go. Anyways, and as you some of you know, been studying for the driver's license. That's tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna flip the camera around and let you know, or let you see the program that I've been studying on and how far I've gotten and how much I have left. It is almost midnight. Test is not until noon tomorrow. I'm hoping to do a little more and call it a night, and hopefully what I've done so far should be sufficient to at least pass me with the bare minimum, which is, I don't care if that's the case because I just want to pass it. But anyways, I'm going to show you. I've been talking about the modules and how many tests. So hold on. So it looks like that. So you got 88 modules. So each module, for example, this one right here, you can do kind of study just the questions and the answers. So there it is. So this is a module, and then you have 30 that you have to answer, you know, or again, the answers right here. This is the question, the answer, but this is kind of like the quickest, easy way of doing it. If you are a person that rather study everything, then you can do it that way. But I couldn't tell you if this is like a local thing for Granada or if it's a state, you know, for the whole country. I will think that they have many different ones, but just to give you an idea. And I think I've talked to another couple and they mentioned something similar, that they had some 80 something, but they're local, they're from here, from Granada, so they might have taken the same thing. But again, just wanted to pop in real quick, do a quick video, say hello. I will probably show a piece of how it goes tomorrow to close out this video after I take the test. So we'll see. Hopefully it's good news. If not, then I'll have to find out what the next steps are going to be. So I'll see you on the next clip. Well guys, it's Wednesday. It's around noonish. Just parked here where I'm going to be taking the practical test. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous, but I guess that's normal. Wish me luck, and I'll let you know how it went. So, made it home from taking the exam, so don't know if I passed it yet. Do I feel confident that I passed it? No. But to my surprise, I honestly thought it was going to be like a lot of questions, like at least 50, maybe 80. It was only 30. I think it's 30 for the regular license, and if you're taking a motorcycle license, it's 20. But I did see questions there that I didn't remember or recall seeing them on the practice stuff that I was using. So I guessed on at least 5 of them. So I used my best judgment on those. But again, not knowing the right answer just doesn't make me feel confident. And there's some tough questions that, even though I did recognize the question or remember part of it, it's quite challenging to remember the exact answers, especially when it comes to the kilometers. For example, you know, if let's say a truck of 3,500 they, pounds or more on whatever road is it allowed to go at X amount of speed. Those it's kind of hard to remember. Is it 60, 80, 90, 70? So there's a few of those that I'm not sure if I did well on those. But we'll see. There's an application that I have to sign up for, and in a few hours I should have the answer. I don't know if it'll give me what I got wrong. I doubt that it will, but we'll see. I don't even know what's out of 30 questions, you would think you're only allowed to have just a few bad ones, so I don't know. We shall see. A few things to mention, at least here in Granada, the place that I went to, I went in. It's called the Jefatura de Tráfico, and there was a lot of people there. Some were because you do different things there. I guess you can pay your traffic tickets or many other things. So there was a section where people were getting tickets to wait to be called. So I wasn't sure what I needed to do. I tried putting my information in the computer there and it didn't register. Then I asked and they said you just have to wait. Somebody will come out and call the group based on the time for the test. So the class itself was completely filled. It's not cubicles or anything. It's all open. It's an open room. There's an instructor that gives you basic instructions. Just a monitor. There's no mouse or anything. You just clicking on the screen. And the one thing to know is that your cell phone must be off. If you get caught with your cell phone on, they could give you a fine up to $500, and then you're not allowed to retake the test for 6 months. So I was scared because I knew I haven't turned my phone off, and normally I just restart it if I need to restart it, and I wasn't sure if I did it the right way. So I'm like, I hope nobody calls or anything, and it goes off. It was off, but I got a little nervous when they settled out. So anyways, just wanted to share that too. So still not. Look who popped up. How are you feeling?
80% better.
80%. She was just saying that she's gonna have to take this. I guess we ran out of the medication that we had, so we're gonna get more for her. Still have no idea because of the tests, because we've been talking this whole time about the test. Still don't know. After 6 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll know one way or another. Through the application, you would normally know an hour or two after taking the test, but because my devices were purchased in the States, it's registered as the state. So on the App Store for both my laptop and my phone, is saying that the application is not available in your country, because again, it thinks I'm in the States, and that application is specifically for Spain. So I don't want to change the settings on my device. I just wait until after 6 to know the results. But I did go to the school because they said come over and we'll see if we can figure something out, but we couldn't. There I asked a few more questions. So out of the 30 questions, I'm only allowed to have 3 bad. And I know for a fact I had more than 3 bad. So chances of me passing it, it's like, it will be a miracle. So what happens if you fail it the first time, then you will have to pay a fee. I think she said $30 that goes back to the county, I guess, to the traffic people. And I'll be able to take it one more time. If I fail it again, then I have to pretty much pay more registration fees, which is going to be like another $160, because you get 3 shots, and the 3 shots is combined for the written and for the practical. So if you fail the written twice, you can't pass to the practical. At that point, you have to re-register. If I was to pass it the second time, then I can move on to the practical, but I only get 1 shot at that. So if I fail that, I have to redo it again. So, and thing is, we have a couple that barely speak Spanish, and he passed it both on the first try. They probably, well, they did say that they studied for 2 months and that's all they did. I didn't do that. You know, I told you guys that I don't want to call it cheating. Do you think that's cheating the way I'm doing it? Not really. I mean, I'm just not studying in detail. I'm just going to the question and memorizing the answer, because at the end of the day, that's all I care about. I know how to drive. I mean, I've been doing it for a long time. But, you know, there were questions on there that I did not recognize. And again, the module I showed you last night, I tried to finish it, but I only got to like 75, and it was a total of 88. But, you know, with my luck, maybe the ones that I didn't recognize were on that, you know, the last few that I didn't get to. Anyways, this video was to pretty much say hello. Just, I wanted her to, you know, say hello also because they miss you. It's been a few. Last night I did part of this video by myself, and the day before, which I almost got robbed out there. She doesn't even know.
He's so dramatic.
Maybe the way the guy said, "Hey, you have a nice camera," it was
It'll probably be nice.
no, it didn't look like a compliment to me. It looked like, you know, don't fall asleep with it, because I'm not just going to borrow it type of thing. But no, I mean, obviously it's safe here. Don't be scared. I mean, those guys,
That's why I say he's being dramatic.
yeah, those guys probably goofing around, maybe. Who knows? But you know, they kept driving and it was nothing. So anyways, until the next video, we're gonna say see ya. Yep, as far as the exam goes, like I suspected, did not pass. I had way too many bad ones, so I guess I'm gonna have to go on to the next step.
If I told you my story, you would hear hope that wouldn't let go. And if I told you my story, you would hear love that never gave up. And if I told you my story, you would hear life, but it wasn't mine. If I should speak